Thank you for your interest in the Stray Hearts Animal Shelter Foster Program. The goal of this program is to place dogs and cats into temporary homes until they are ready to be adopted into permanent homes. Fostering is an integral part of our work, and we will not be able to rescue as many animals as we do without the help of our dedicated foster volunteers. Before you get started, make sure you can provide the time and attention needed to care for an animal in your home. If you rent your home or apartment, you'll need to confirm that your lease agreement allows pets and that your landlord is aware of your plan to foster. All fosters must have access to reliable transportation and be willing to drive to our house shelter for appointments. Lastly, what drives many of our foster volunteers to be successful in our program, the dedication and compassion to help animals in need. Fostering with Stray Heart Animal Shelter does not require purchasing anything to get started. All basic care supplies such as a travel carrier, food, a collar and leash, and litter can be provided. If needed, you are welcome to provide any of these supplies on your own, but please understand that we will not be able to reimburse you for any purchases you make. At Stray Hearts Animal Shelter, we have several opportunities to foster dogs, cats, kittens, and puppies. These opportunities fall under our neonatal and wellness programs. Our neonatal program is designed to help kittens and puppies under 8 weeks of age that are not yet ready for adoption. The type of care required depends on the age of the animal you take home. Bottle babies are between 0 days and 3 weeks old and need to be bottle fed every 2 to 3 hours around the clock for the first several weeks of their life. They must be kept warm and have their bowels expressed at each feeding because they are not yet capable to do it on their own. Bottle babies do well in foster homes that have flexible schedule or have multiple people who can take turns feeding throughout the day and night. Girl babies are between 3 weeks and 4.5 weeks old and need to be fed every 4 to 6 hours. They are transitioning from bottle feeding to eating canned food, which we call gruel. The transitioning process can take anywhere from a few days to a couple weeks, so it's really important to give one-on-one attention at each feeding. Weaned kittens and puppies are between 5 weeks and 8 weeks old. While they are eating canned and dry food on their own, they still need canned food put down for them several times a day and access to dry food and fresh water at all times. Weaned animals need to be in foster care for up to 3 weeks, although it may take longer if they're small. We also sometimes have mom and babies who need foster care until the babies are ready for spay or neuter surgery. Moms will need to be fed several times during the day, but will nurse and care for their babies. It's always nice to have mom because she does most of the work. Once returned, moms will be spayed and placed up for adoption. When fostering animals in our neonatal program, you will be typically asked to foster at least 2 kittens or puppies at a time, although we occasionally have opportunities to foster just 1 at a time. Mom and babies are fostered all together as one group, regardless of the number of babies she has. It is also highly recommended to keep neonatal animals separate from resident pets, as they are at higher risk for catching or carrying shelter-related illnesses. Stray Heart Animal Shelter is unable to provide veterinary care for personal pets in the event they get sick. However, as long as you're following all necessary precautions, transfer of shelter-related illnesses to your pets is very unlikely. Also note that a vast majority of our neonatal program is geared towards underage kittens, as they are the most at-risk groups in need of rescue. Our wellness program focuses on cats and dogs with specific medical or behavioral needs and need a little extra help before they get ready for adoption. Medical fosters can take anywhere from a couple of weeks to 6 months, and there are many reasons why an animal may need medical treatment. Examples of animals in need of wellness medical foster include those recovering from a broken leg or a surgical procedure, animals that refuse to eat in a shelter environment or have an illness such as an upper respiratory infection. We are also in need of foster volunteers who can take ringworm-positive cats and kittens for in-home treatment. This lasts anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks, and all treatment supplies will be provided. Occasionally, we have animals who are in need of foster care due to a life-ending condition such as cancer, heart failure, or chronic kidney disease. The purpose of hospice care is to provide a calm, loving home for these animals and monitor their quality of life with the help of our veterinary team. While hospice care can be an emotionally challenging experience, we often find that these animals thrive in a home environment and could even live longer than expected. If you're interested in our wellness medical program, you must be able to provide whatever in-home treatment is prescribed by our medical team, which may include daily medication, crate rest, or regular checkup visits. It is important to communicate any changes to your foster's animal's health as soon as they occur. Behavioral fosters are cats and dogs who have behavioral quirks in a shelter environment that could stand in the way of them being adopted. Examples of animals in need of wellness behavioral foster include very shy animals, dogs that are not house trained, and animals who exhibit stress-related behaviors while at our center. The purpose of this foster is to get a better idea of the animal's behavior in a home environment and to work with some life skills that will increase adoptability. This may include providing positive-based training, consistent exercise relationship building, and a chance to de-stress. While working with the behavior animal, you will be able to consult with our behavior team for tips and guidance, and together we will discover what support an adopter will need to succeed with that animal in their home long term. Foster requests are sent via email based on your foster preferences. Our foster emails will include instructions on how to foster these animals or by telling you to give us a call for more specific instructions. Whether you're picking up a new foster, returning your foster, or coming in for a checkup, you will need to make an appointment. There is still a chance that one or more of your foster animals may catch a shelter-related illness. If you notice any signs of illnesses, let us know immediately. If you are unsure if your foster animal needs medical attention, email the foster team at foster@strayhearts.org. Once your foster time has ended, you will need to return your foster animal to our shelter. If while you are fostering you find someone who is interested in adopting your foster animal, please contact the foster care team before that animal returns to our shelter. You may not transfer the care of your foster animal to anyone without a written approval from the foster care team. Here are some frequently asked questions we receive. Can I receive community service hours for fostering? Yes, all foster volunteers are awarded volunteer hours for participating in our program. Fostering counts for 8 volunteer hours per day for the duration of the foster activity. What is the minimum age required to be a foster? Really, any age can foster. Volunteers under 18 years of age must have a parent or guardian as a legal foster, and all children should be supervised when interacting with foster animals. What do I do if I'm no longer able to continue fostering an animal? If while fostering you have a personal... What do I do if I'm no longer able to continue fostering an animal? If while fostering you are suddenly unable to care for it, please contact the foster care team and rearrange your animal to be returned to our shelter. We often are able to send these animals out to another foster home if given enough notice. Thank you for watching this video and your interest in the Stray Hearts Animal Shelter Foster Program. Your dedication to helping animals in need is truly appreciated. To get started as a foster volunteer, fill out the attached foster program agreement and complete a brief quiz and survey. When filling out the foster interest survey, this is your chance to tell us what types of fostering interest you, whether it be neonatal, wellness medical, wellness behavioral, hospice, or all above. Once approved, you will receive an email within 3 business days with a confirmation. If you have any questions or run into difficulties completing these next steps, please email us at foster@strayhearts.org. If being a foster volunteer does not sound like a good fit for you and would like to hear about other volunteer opportunities at Stray Heart Animal Shelter here in Taos, please email us at info@strayhearts.org to learn more. We look forward to meeting with you.